All right, 2013 was the last time Cave Spring softball hoisted a state championship trophy. But for the past few years, they've been on a quest to change that narrative. The Knights made a state finals appearance a year ago, and with a record of 19-5, Cave is heading into a regional semifinal matchup tonight with Lord Botetourt. Ace pitcher and UVA commit Abby Weaver has been a big piece to the Knights' puzzle of success. She picked up her 500th strikeout of her career a few weeks ago and her 100th career hit last week. Head coach Nick Sharp says the Knights are confident, and the message to his team is simple.
You got to try to play clean all the way through. Good pitch selection on offense. Putting pressure on the other team. If we play our game, if we play what we're capable of playing, I like our chances.
When we started coming together as a team, we had a whole team chat after we lost one game in the beginning of the year, just to come together and be like, we're a team, we're going to win as a team, we're going to lose as a team. And that's helped us a lot since we've all become one.
Cave Spring and Lord Botetourt will play tonight at 7:15 at Tunstall High School.